core pouring today. We got ourselves a conveyor truck, and he's gonna swing that over so we can fill our cores up, put anchor bolts in the top. Now there's no way to get him to reach across there, so we have these planks set up. We're gonna have to walk across here, top of our block, and dump them down the holes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fill that wheelbarrow up off the conveyor. We're gonna scoop that bucket's filled. We're gonna walk them across here, keeping our feet to the outside of the block on our heads that we filled, so it's easy to walk across these plank. We put plank over our windows so we can get across them easy. And we choked off these cores so we can fill them up with concrete and not have to waste a bunch. We're lucky enough that he can reach the footers with the conveyor right there most of the way. We can rake it about halfway. It's not that much to pull. But yeah, we gotta walk across all these blocks with buckets in our hands. It's gonna be fun. It sucks because he's only about 10 feet away. Comes down out that thing and just direct it. My dad's doing. The concrete man controls the everything with his little fanny pack thing right there. Pops out the chute, you can see that, and then rolls across the conveyor and down the chute. Here it comes. Just pulling it over as far as we can reach. Well, Jerry's the man because he backed up enough where I can reach, so we're not even gonna have to do our stupid wheelbarrow thing anymore, so that's nice. Up! Three block down. Yep.
A little bit.
Just the littlest bit. Almost. Perfect. Pull this up so you can control how much is coming out. We got marks on the outside of the wall so you can see easily where we're going. Yep. We're filling up the windows right now. What? Hey. A little bit for this last one. I think you probably just use that. Alright. You keep it rolled up like this so it doesn't like go all over the place, and it's nice and controlled so it goes right down the hole, nice and easy. You try to yell yep like right when it's about 2 blocks down so he doesn't overflow it like back there. Once it hits 2 blocks down, I yell stop. Yep. Tiny bit.
A little bit.
It's super easy to find where to go all the time just because we already have it all marked out. It actually reaches all the way across the foundation, which is really nice. We don't have to bucket it, except for one core. When you're core pouring, it's to strengthen the walls. So in every core we core pour, we put a 7-foot rod of rebar. And there you can see the black marks from Where we corkboard? Yep, Mason's been running the chute the whole day. Shout out to Paul Schaefer's Disposal Service for helping us get our truck out. It's stuck right now. I call him Crazy Jared because he always fucking puts himself in crazy situations. Mr. Schaefer's truck wasn't big enough to pull out this big concrete truck, so he's going to get a bigger truck that he has. He'll be back down in a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to start setting anchor bolts. As you notice, everywhere we poured so far, we left it a little bit high. And that's because when we start to set them, we have to do this. See how I'm like yuking it down? It falls down. So then I can clean it off and I won't have it settle in. If I don't leave it up like that, I'll be down just a little bit, which I want it to be flush. So I got to keep it, in order to keep it up there, we got to keep that little pile on top. Kyle brought the bigger truck out, see if we can pull it out with that. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Still spinning. This isn't good. Nothing. Nothing. This is bad. This is very bad. Just spinning. Getting deeper. Well, I'm gonna go and set my anchor bolts now because I don't know what to do. Alright, so when I set these, wiggle it down, right? Make sure it's nice and snug. Then I'll clean it. Just like that. Make it smooth. A little bit low. I'll fill it back in. Stuff I scraped. See that? Right there. Wiggling it like that makes it self-level. So make it flat all the way around. And then you make sure you're 2 inches down. Get 2 inches down off of your top, like right there. There's a hook in the bottom. I'll show you. There's hooks underneath. So when you get to your desired height, like right here, I'm at 2 inches. 2 inches. Right there, and then I hook it so it stays put by twisting it. It twists the hook right into it. Exactly 2 inches. Also, whenever you're doing these, depending on the sill plate you put on here, you have to direct it whichever way. I'm pretty sure he's putting a 2x12 treated sill plate on here, so you just go dead center and dead center of your core. I'm upset I missed him pull it out because I was setting the anchor bolts, but he got her out. We're ready to go. Well, there's Dad setting anchor bolts.
I'm going to Strebig's to have a drink after that episode.
There's Mason, filling in the last window. Last one.
Uno más!
Good?
Yep.
Got her out on the road and he's washing up. The dad's got them all set. He set them at 2 1/4 though. He said 2 inches are too low. He wasn't having that. But yeah, all the way across there, up over there. All set, right in the middle. All right, we got all the anchor bolts set and we're ready for the sill plate.